Hi everyone, how are you all? Hope you're all well. Hmm. What's up, people? Oh, hello, we've got one person in here. How you doing, whoever's just joined? Thank you for the like. Hard session at the gym earlier. Don't know if you saw my last short, but I've just finally been able to do the, whatever they call it, the kneeling jump thing, whatever they call it. Yeah, it's not easy. But yeah. So I'm feeling pretty burnt out from all that. Doing a lot of different stuff, a lot of different exercises and stuff. Yeah. Pretty much like a full body session. Yeah. Didn't mess around. Yeah. But so I don't know if I probably won't be doing much tomorrow because yeah, that was a hardcore session. Anyway, who we got in here then? Say hello if you're watching. There's no one talking at the moment, so yeah. But anyway, I'm just kind of chilling out for now, just kind of see who we're getting here. If anyone's new here, welcome in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the live. Got 9 people in here apparently now, so if you want to say hi, if you're, what's going on? Is there something up with the chat right now? Why is nobody talking? Is there something up with this chat right now? Or oh, hang on. Hello, Sophia. How you doing? Yeah. I don't want to get into any arguments or anything, but yeah. But I guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on certain things. Hello, Randy. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. But yeah, anyway. Welcome in, everybody. What have you all been up to? I noticed, what is it? Lions, whatever you call it, Simon. He was getting loads of people in his live the other day. He had 100 odd people in his watching his live, but a lot of them were just lurking though, so it's usually just like the usual people in the chat, but you get just a bunch of random people lurking there, not saying anything. It's kind of weird. So many people just saying nothing. Hello, Joshua. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Hit the like button, everybody. Got 14 people watching and 1 like, so yeah. AI bots, maybe. I don't know what's going on. Why would they do that though? Why would there be AI bots? What's the purpose of that? Why have a bunch of fake people watching? Why would YouTube do that? I don't understand it. It does seem a bit weird how I've noticed some of the live streams where it'll have like 5 people in the chat and like 100 people watching apparently. Well, I do say it could be that they're just kind of watching without actually clicking on the live, but you know, you do get a lot of people just scrolling and they're not actually, they don't click into the live to watch it and take part in it. I don't know, but it is a bit odd though that, okay, right. Yeah, but it's just a bit odd when you get like a chat with 100 odd people and yet I hardly saw any other people watching other than just the regular ones. Because most of the people on there have mods and stuff, so I can tell if like there's loads of new people coming into it. But yeah, for some reason, hello, I fill this space. How you doing? What's your name? Hit the like button. So anyway, but that's that. I don't know. It's just Why would they fill it with AI bots though? What is the purpose of that if that's what they're doing? Hello, Harry Thompson, how you doing? Yeah, midnight, yeah, it's, what time is it now? It's 18 minutes past 12, so yeah. Yeah, I'm on late tonight, so yeah. I've just been a bit busy. I was doing a long session at the gym. I was actually live on TikTok, so I didn't stream it onto YouTube because I'm not sure about the whole copyright thing, and I don't know, I don't want to be like messing around with that and, getting in trouble, so yeah. I'm alright, thank you. What's everybody been up to? Say hello if you're watching, everybody. Yeah, so just chilling out at the moment, just kind of, I was practicing for the, you can't sleep, oh well, yeah, don't force it, is what I'd say. If anyone's struggling to get to sleep, stop trying to struggle to get to sleep and just embrace just not sleeping. Because the more that you try and force it to happen, the more it won't happen, if you get me, so, okay. I think this person's just trying to troll. What is it with these people where, like, they keep changing their account name to something? What is all that about? It's weird. Anyway. But yeah, like, for real, if people are, like, struggling to get to sleep, stop struggling. Just let go, is what I'd say. Oh, thank you, Dark Empire. If anyone's new here, welcome to my channel. What are you saying? Hello, Shaky. Good to see you. How you doing? Did you see my last post? Sophia says YouTube live streams often show high viewer counts because the platform aggressively promotes live content to keep users engaged longer, often prioritizing them in search and recommendations. Oh, really? So what you're saying is it's all just a bunch of, like, engagement farming, if you will. Make it seem like it's doing better than what it is. It all seems a bit fake to a lot of the viewers, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's just... Anyway. Hello, Edenotis W. Don't count the sheep. The sheep the count. Okay. Yeah, so we think that's what it is. Who's we? But it's just a bit odd when viewers, I've noticed that some people have such high viewers, like hundreds of people supposedly, but yet they've maybe got 5, maybe 10 at the most actively in the chat. Hello Crimson, how you doing? I hope you're well. So I think some of these numbers can be a lot of crap, to be honest with you. I don't know, it's like a lot of it's like I'll put a video out and it'll get like a very small amount of views, really. Yeah, like the videos I do will probably get like maybe 50 views or something. I mean, for a channel that's got nearly 5,000 subs, I mean, come on. Something doesn't seem right about that, you know? I should be getting probably 10 times the amount of views that I get with the number of subs that I have. I don't know what the hell's going on, really, but it all seems a bit off to me. I mean, are the subs fake as well then, potentially? I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's hard to get any engagement on the videos. So, what is going on? I don't know. It's all weird to me, like, it used to be different. I remember I used to have a channel with, like, back when one of my channels had, like, when it had a few hundred subs, I actually had more people watching my live than this. I had loads of people watching my lives. So what is going on? Where the fuck are they all? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. It's just all kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it is what it is. It seems like they're messing around with the algorithm or something's going on. I don't know. Certain people just seem to kind of get pushed out really fast, and then certain people just kind of get throttled by the algorithm. Like, if you start talking about certain things, they probably don't like it, you know? I mean, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Like, because sometimes I might start talking about the whole CV and the vax and all that kind of shit, you know, but I'm not gonna, like, water things down because of the algorithm. Yeah, well, I don't know. But it's like nearly 5,000 subs apparently. Where the fuck are they all? It doesn't matter what time of day I go live. Just dead most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, it could be getting suppressed, I don't know, but I'm just seeing things for what they are. And people say, oh, just be grateful you've got anyone watching. I get that, you know, but it's like, it just, something feels off though. Surely after all this time, it should have started to develop more, I don't know. Like my videos are hardly getting pushed. I don't know. Yeah, that's what they call it, shadow banning. That's what it feels like. Something's going on with the subs. I don't know. It's like my subs have just flatlined. I've got up to 4.89 and it dropped to 4.88. I don't know if it's gone back up, but the subs the last few days have just been flatlining. Yeah, it's still stuck on 4.88. I don't know what the hell's going on, guys. I don't know. Hello, what is that? Zeljko. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? It's just draining, isn't it? When you know, it can be quite like most of the people that were coming into my lives for the last few weeks were just a bunch of trolls, and the only reason I kept them there was because if it wasn't for them, then they probably would just even bury my lives even more. I don't know. Some people are complaining, saying I need to get rid of the trolls, but then, well, you know, if I keep getting rid of them, then, you know, then there's even less for the reasons for them to push my live out. Because if they're seeing it's not getting views, then it's just going to get pushed out even less. I don't know. This isn't full time now, but it just gets draining when you're trying to make a go of it. You're trying to like interact with people, and I don't know. And for some reason, it's just most of the time just not really. And it's like, who knows? Like even when a live stream that gets say like 1,000 views or something, like most of them didn't stick around. Most of them just scrolled past. So even if they were a viewer, they probably viewed it for like 2 seconds. But like you said, it could be bots. Maybe it's bots, so who knows? Whether it is or it isn't, they're not quality viewers. But, you know, it is what it is. You just have to try and appreciate what you've got. But when you try and make a go of it, then quantity does matter as well. It's just one of those things. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. That's all I can say. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I do feel really bad because I know you put a lot of energy and don't get much back. Maybe the viewers are just quite young now. Maybe the niche might be a bit different now. I don't know, maybe. People are just so easily distracted, aren't they? They need constant, like, you know, that kind of cheap dopamine, you know? Like, this isn't the channel for that. This is the channel for growth and self-improvement and stuff like that. You know, we're all about trying to improve ourselves in different ways, holistically, but, you know, either people don't care or it's just that it's saturated. And I don't know, this is why I said on the video before, I need to do something different then, don't I? What is it going to be that's going to be so different that's going to attract viewers? Because otherwise I'm just going to be buried amongst all the rest of the content, you know? I don't support any football team. Because right now it's been flatlining. I've even been losing subscribers today. I was on 4.89 and I've dropped down to 4.88, so I actually lost subscribers for some reason. Have they unsubbed or is something going on here? I don't know. Hello, Mark Rowley. How you doing? Hope you're well. Good evening to you. Hope you've had a good day. But I don't really want to stay focused on numbers and shit like that. But it's just, I'm quite an analytical person. I look at trends. I look at how things are going, and I'm like, okay, something doesn't seem right here. Apparently we've got 23 people now, and I've noticed some weird things where the numbers just jump up and down all over the place. It doesn't look natural to me, a lot of it. I'm from the UK. Where are you from, Gemini? Have you noticed that, Sophia, if you're still there, that 1 minute it could be like 5 people, next minute it's 20 people? It's like, how can that even be? It doesn't look right. I don't know. Hello, Gashande Ganku. It doesn't seem organic. Yeah, exactly. It's just weird. Hello, Boogie Boss. How you doing? It's just a market correction. What's a market correction? Joe says you're from Iran. Oh yeah, Iran. Yeah. Iran. Which part of Iran? I don't know. I'm just trying to I'm trying to make some small talk, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what to even talk about. But I was trying out the assisted muscle up earlier. So that's the first time I've tried doing that. Because I can't do full muscle ups. Because, I'm very tall and I'm quite, heavy. So I had to use the assisted pull-up machine to then do a muscle up. So what I did is I used the assistance to get me most of the way up. And then at the very top, I actually just used my own strength to do that. Because at the very top, your legs come off the support machine, and you do the top part of the dip at the top. So, but it can be a good way to build up that kind of power to be able to kind of transition into the dip, because the issue is trying to go from the pull up into the dip at the top. You have to be able to work on that transition, getting from that bottom phase up to the top phase. There's this transition in between. I'm about 6'2". Oh, you're 6'2.5". Well, that's quite tall for a woman, isn't it? Yeah. Now you have to invent new strategies for gaining new subscribers. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I'm like, what am I supposed to do then? Because I've tried different things. I've tried doing videos. I've tried doing different kinds of content, different shorts. I've tried a bunch of things. I've even tried doing impressions on my shorts. I've tried all sorts of fucking shit. Nothing seems to stick. I don't know. And some might say, oh, you just haven't tried doing it for long enough. Well, it's like, I need results, okay? I need to see what works. I ain't got fucking forever, have I, I need to see what works. Oh, cheese dip. Oh, yeah. Like a Dairy Lee Dunker or something. Oh, God. Anyway. I don't know. But how am I supposed to do it then? Well, Twitch is even worse, isn't it? I mean, yeah. Yeah, Twitch is the worst one for trying to break out on. Yeah, that for new viewers, it's almost impossible, I've heard on there. I actually get more followers on TikTok. I'm actually close to 10,000 followers on TikTok. But they keep on restricting me on there. But yeah, it kind of varies. I've had times on TikTok where I've had quite a lot of viewers. I've had times where I've had over 100 people watching live on there. But that was a while ago. That was actually on my old account where I used to get loads of people watching. Actually, on my birthday live on TikTok, I think I had nearly 100 or over 100 people watching. I had quite a lot of people watching on there. But on here, it's just, I don't know. It's very slow. Yeah, Twitch is just shit. But they're trying to find a niche that, I can be part of that's not oversaturated or something. TikTok is just bullshit for all that, you know? They'll restrict you for nothing. For so-called hate speech. What fucking hate speech? You know what I mean? They won't even specify what exactly it was that you said that was hate speech and why it was hate speech. They'll just say it's hate speech, but it's like, okay, well, why was that hate speech? You know? I don't know, it's just bullshit, you know? It's just I can be quite a blunt person, and that can sort of be deemed as hate speech or something, just for saying my brutal, honest truth or something. They don't like it. Yeah, it's just shit. The censorship city on there. Hello, Stargazer, how you doing? I hope you're well. Censorship city on there. Like, you can get, like, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, Instagram, how are you supposed to even, because I've actually been live on Instagram once before, but I've actually been on a couple of times, but you only get pushed out to your own viewers unless you have a certain amount of, like, followers or something like that. Quantum physics, I mean, a little bit, I don't really know too much about it. It's just, I was talking about, like, the double slit experiment and Schrodinger's cat and all that kind of stuff. Those are kind of things like quantum superposition and all that kind of stuff. I have a basic understanding of it, but, you know, there's a lot of complexity to stuff like that, isn't there? And, yeah. Hello, Marshmallow, how you doing? I hope you're well tonight. But I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, like that's the thing. People's attention spans are not even 30 seconds. They're more like 3 seconds now. That's why they have a jump cut every 3 seconds on some of these videos. But then they do that with that, what's it called? Cocoa melon. It's just that they do all these things to try and... Hello? Oh, good. Right, so they do all these things to like try and, you know, hook people in and keep them hooked on the content, like saturating the colors to max and like doing, say, like 3 second jump cuts or something. Like it's like no wonder no one can compete with this shit, because it's literally designed to be so addictive. So if people are just like putting out just genuine, authentic content, they're in a sea of fucking AI slop as well as just content that's been, you know, basically been, you know, like dialed up to maximum for like retention, basically. I mean, yeah, I understand mindset and all that, but like, you know, but it's like I've been trying things. I've been trying to be positive and focus on positive things, but then, you know, how can you compete in a sea of content out there? Like I said, I'm going to have to try and come up with something different, something to make me stand out, because right now it's not working. Like, doing this fucking bullshit isn't good, is it though? I mean, no one even really gives a fuck about any of that anyway. So I don't even really bother with it anymore anyway, because no one was really that interested anyway. I mean, well, I'm trying to like, you know, sort of be positive and try to, you know, be a positive thinking and all that. But it's like, there are things that are out of our control. Things aren't always going to go your way. Like, you can't, like, say someone's had a limb blown off, they can't just positively think it to come back, can they? There are certain things that are out of our control, you know? What do you mean, no second causes? What are you saying? But it was, yeah, mouth harp. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, like I said, I need to figure out how I'm gonna try and get more going on with, like, more views on the videos, more. I want to get more traction with it. Get more traction with this channel, because so far, like, I've even been losing subscribers, guys. I was actually on 4.89. It's dropped down to 4.88 now. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, we're gonna have to try and the videos are just not, the views are stagnant. They're just, yeah, averaging at what, like 50 views on a channel with nearly 5K. I mean, come on, guys, what is going on here? What is going on, guys? Yeah. Yeah, it's all the brain rot, isn't it, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Take some clips of the stuff you speak of. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yeah, maybe I could, but there are certain things you can use, but then some of them ask you to fucking pay for it if you're doing it so much. Like, you've got v.io or whatever, and it'll automatically cut it into bits that you can put into shorts, but then you have to, like, pay if you're using it a certain amount of time. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to, like, you know, trying to make content. They say, oh, you know, make the long form videos, but so far it's just not really. Yeah, I just need to, I guess, give it a bit more time, really. See what happens. Upload every single day. Upload daily, and then just kind of see if it finally starts to hit the algorithm. Because I've seen people do similar stuff to what I do, and then they just blow up overnight. Who knows? It could just take one video, and then suddenly all your other videos start getting views as well. But it's just you can start to struggle with patience and stuff, and be like, when is it going to be finally my time to shine? And I mean, I've done stuff before, like I said, with TikTok, where I've had some glimmers of hope and whatever with it, and it's just been very inconsistent though, and I can't be doing with all the inconsistency of it. And like I said, I used to get loads of people on TikTok, but then again, were they actually bots? Who knows? But a lot of them were spam. A lot of spam viewers. I don't play any sports. No. Hello, Sharon QCB. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Share the live out if you can. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Try and bring some people in if you can. But yeah, Neville Goddard. I mean, but I was thinking though that if you keep watching that stuff, then that keeps you in this sort of uncertainty state. I think someone mentioned that actually, that if you continue to keep watching these kind of videos, then you could say that that's putting into your subconscious that I'm not sure of, you know, you could say it's reinforcing that kind of uncertainty. Why do I need to keep watching manifestation videos? If I'm sure of it, then I don't need to keep watching that. It keeps you in this doubt state, I guess. So I'm trying not to watch any more of that stuff, because it's like, well, what else is there to learn? It's like, okay, live in the end state, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, I've watched all that stuff. I don't need to know any more of that kind of shit. You know, like, it's just, yeah. Let's just try and be positive, I guess, and just see if it works. It's just sometimes, you know, it's hard to be, you know, when you're not seeing the results. It's hard. And they say be grateful for what you have, but it's hard sometimes, you know. when it's hard when you've seen stagnation. I can't stand stagnation. I can't stand that I see my channel stagnating. I can't stand it. I need it to grow. Like, otherwise I'm just going to give it up, you know, because I can't stand to see it just kind of stuck there. I need to do something different. Maybe I need to do something crazy. I don't know what though. What is going to get it popping off? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I just need to figure out what I want to do really, and how I'm going to stand out. Because if I'm just doing what everyone else is doing, then it's not going to work. Like I said in that previous video that I made, doing the same thing over and over and expecting, what is it? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting the different result. Oh, Tommy. Oh, God. Well, they say just be yourself, but that's not enough. Because when people say just be yourself, then you're just going to become, a lot of people then they'll take that and be like, oh, well, I'll just be a couch potato and just do what I want to do. You know? So I don't really agree with that, because I used to think like that, but when you really think about that, just be yourself, it's not good advice in my opinion. Because it's just basically telling people to just, you know, oh, just, you know what I mean? Now you might say, well, it doesn't mean just be a couch potato, but it kind of implies that, because who you are at that moment, if someone is a couch potato, then that is who they're just going to stay then, by being told, oh, just be yourself. Because then people take that literally and be like, yeah, I mean, no, you shouldn't be yourself. Social media is about personas, not who you are, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. It's about kind of like deciding whether you're going to be authentic or just be fake, you know? But that's the thing where, are you willing to sell your soul? But there's some genuine people, it seems, that somehow manage to get lucky, but usually those are extreme cases. Like someone who's extremely talented or something. Some people are just naturally talented, that have naturally crazy talents, you know? And then everyone else is just struggling because they just don't naturally have those talents. They have to work harder, and even then they're still struggling. Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's just, I don't know, whatever. How can I live in the end? I mean, what is there to actually give me any kind of confidence when it doesn't seem to be moving forwards? Like, I need practical action rather than just wishful thinking. Like, I can't just operate with wishful thinking and just, oh, just trust in it. I need a reason to trust in it, not just faith. Then that's just like a religion then. I need actual, like, okay, this is the action plan. We're going to change how we do things. We're going to be more edgy. We're going to, you know, whatever, etc. And that's going to lead to more success. But I'm not sure exactly how I would do it. I don't know how I would stand out. Because I can't just, you know, continue and just be just like everybody else who's failing. Something's got to change. But I don't know. I don't really seem to be getting much help with that and the direction that I need to go, really. But I'm not being negative. I'm just being pragmatic and just realistic. I'm like, if I want to make it, then I need to change. Otherwise, it's never going to work. Because it would have by now. If doing what I was doing was going to work, then it would have done by now. Now, I was being quite positive with it all, but it just came to a stagnation point, and I was just started getting draining. And I just got sick of it all. Hello, Andrea. How are you doing tonight? I don't know. What's this? Humanity isn't ready for your ways. Tofu piccata. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Start traveling. I don't know. But I'm thinking, how could I make it niche? It would have to be done in a niche way. Like, there's stuff about like stealth camping, but even that's kind of saturated now. There's quite a few people doing that even. You know? But I need to kind of like have some kind of action plan. It's like, okay, this is how we're going to do it. I need a roadmap. Otherwise, I'm going to feel lost. It's like, if I don't know where I'm going, then I'm just going to not do it. Like, why would I want to just... It'd be like walking through a forest in the dark, thinking that I'm going to find my way out. Maybe I will, but it would probably take, like, forever. That kind of thing, really. With actual guidance and, like, a direction that you... To have some degree of certainty, and that's all I need to have. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, using your imagination and whatever, but that can help you get into the right, sort of mindset and whatever, and I like winging it sometimes. Well, yeah, you can't really rely on that necessarily, but I'm alright, thank you. How you doing? Thank you for the likes, everybody. I don't know, just, whatever I've been doing is not really working, so, yeah. And the subscribers are still stuck. So I don't know, but the subscribers don't even really matter anyway, because none of them hardly fucking watch me anyway. Okay, trust me, bro. I guess I've got to just trust you on... Oh, sorry, I'm back, Marine. I thought you were saying that you're a Marine or something. I don't know. I might restart the live and just kind of, start over, to be honest, and just try and get off this whole subject. Because I can't just keep on going on about this whole shit all night. So yeah, I'm gonna just start up a new one, guys, I think.